One day, officers received reports of a family dispute and they rushed to the scene. Another unit had already taken a suspect into custody. Then it happened.
Before you do answer any questions, I want to make sure you know, okay? Yeah, this time you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Okay? You also have the right to have an attorney and have that attorney present with you prior to any questioning, okay? If you can't afford an attorney, one can be provided for you at no cost to you by the state, okay? Now, do you understand these rights?
I understand.
Okay. And having these rights in mind, are you willing to answer questions?
I'm willing to answer questions.
Okay. All right, man. So, I got what you said earlier. You said that she walked up behind you. She hit you in the back.
Yeah, like I was standing there, I was making food, and it's like I know when she get drunk, she's real like, well, what's the word for it? Like, you know, we're hostile. Like she'll get with me to where she want to hit me and do all that type of stuff. And it's like for somebody to do that, and it's like, why would you want to grab a weapon on me? And then it's like, what do you think I'm gonna do? I didn't hit her because, like I said, if I wanted to do that, it would have been already done. But I'm not about to hit her for what reason? It's like I got off work. I'm trying to get in the shower. She talking about hitting me. I'm like, man, I ain't even done with my food yet.
What time did you get done work?
11 o'clock, because food line closed at 11. So I did 4 to 11.
You walk home or you drive home?
I walk home, because it's right up there, so I do the exercise.
I hear you.
And I also do security at the N-Mart.
Okay, 22, yeah, that's step 4. So, how often does she drink? Does she drink every night?
She don't drink every night, but when she does drink, it's real bad. Like, the thing is, where I be trying to tell my family about it, because they try to say, like, being that you grown and stuff, we can't make her do nothing, which I understand, but it's like, still, there's steps that you can take to stop it. Because if you drink so much and it's affecting you and your family, it's like, at a certain point, it's like, don't you think to yourself, like, maybe I should stop this? Like, yeah, I know you got the money, and I got money, too, to be buying, you know, whatever I need. But it's just like, you know, you're going to be like that, why not chill out? And then that's my auntie, and she told me, like, when she get like that, just go in the room, or just don't talk or don't say nothing. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that. And this ain't even the first time that the police came out here, because it's been multiple times where it's not even just me, but my dad used to live down here, and he used to get into it with her too, because I used to, you know, be drunk, fighting. And I don't like dealing with that type of stuff, especially not off getting off of work. And then she sit there and said, well, I'm hostile, I'm throwing stuff around, trying to kill her and all. I'm like, what? Like, you know, I ain't about to hop on the phone and just holler in the background, because that's stupid. Because, like I said, I'll just explain myself to the police here, because I know what I did and I know what she's doing. But it ain't nothing like that to where I'm just angry, just coming home and just, no, I don't even like that.
How many times do you think that it's gotten physical in the past, where she's hit you, or?
Honestly, it's shit, way too many times.
Oh, okay, yeah. So several times.
Or throwing something like that, but I ain't trying to make her seem like she just did.
So the lady that answered the door, you said that's your aunt?
Yeah, because I called.
Who's the other one in there?
No, that's my mama. That's my grandma. Because I was raised by her and stuff, so I was
okay.
yeah.
Right. So you did the one we're talking about here that did this to you is your grandmother?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been here with her?
Since December, because I moved down here in December.
Where'd you come from?
Michigan.
Y'all always been in that apartment?
No, we living over there on the second floor right there.
Okay.
And then we lived across on the other side.
I think I met with y'all up there one time.
Oh yeah,
that's why I was asking you, especially when you said Michigan, because I remember that. So, and she's from South Florida.
No, she's from
Ohio. South Florida.
She's from Ohio, but yeah. Yeah, you do remember us.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go see what's going on. Okay.
All right.
Just chill. Are you comfortable temperature-wise in here? You need it.
No, I'm good. I ain't
okay.
even tripping about that.
All right. I'm gonna come back and check on you just a minute. Okay. We'll let you know what's going on. All right.
All right.
What's going on?
Well, you heard the call, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when we got here, he was in the kitchen. She's sitting on the couch. She's got something held up over her head. I didn't see anything yet, so I don't know if there's actually a physical bruising or anything like that. He says that well, you were standing right there. he says that or before we put him in handcuffs, he said that she came in there. He was trying to cook food. And she came in there. She'd been drinking all day. She's drunk. She hit him in the back, and but he did not. He said he did not hit her with a can of tomatoes. He said that he heard her calling and saying that, but he did not. So, but there's another adult in here, so hopefully there's more than one witness. We've dealt with her before.
60 days. Can I never eat nothing?
Let me take a look real quick at the kitchen, okay? Where's that? Do you know where that tomato can's at now? Should it still be over here?
Where's he at, sir?
He's in the back.
He's in the backseat of a car
It's a
right now.
hot tomato can.
I see it right here.
It's the top, huh? There it is.
Yep. I see it.
She half open.
Yep. Just like it said. Let me, if y'all give me 1 second, let me speak to my other officers real quick. We'll be right back, okay?
And I got to report, if you want to see it, sir, I got to report in the letter that they gave me.
I'll take a look at it in just 1 second. Give me 1 moment. We'll be right back in, okay? And we'll shut this door so you know.
Thank you. Let me get my robe off. Maybe I wouldn't be so cold.
Just hang tight for us, man. We'll be right back, okay? We'll be right back, okay?
Her and her father used to get fights all the time. So he went in the kitchen, was trying to cook. She came into the kitchen for whatever purpose, and it was a small kitchen, and he said she basically hit him in the back. He did not say that he struck her. He said that he heard her go in and call police and claim that she was hit in the head with the tomato can. He says that it's consistently physical with her. He says there's been multiple occasions, too many times that she has
Morning, gentlemen.
physically.
Yes, ma'am. Advising him to come down Parkman Avenue all the way to the end.
There's a,
He has no more on him, but
the elderly lady, I guess she said she got hit with a tomato can in her forehead.
Good going.
Looks like some redness and discoloration in the skin. Now she's been holding a cold compress up to it. But on this eye where she's claiming she was struck with the can, I mean, she's got some bags under both eyes, but the swelling looks a little bit, yeah.
do you remember that?
Yeah. Yep. From upstairs. That's what's happening over here. Now they move.
He's pretty articulate. He's agitated and he's elevated, but
I didn't smell. No, it was pretty much in her face. I didn't smell any alcohol on it. Now she's upset, you know. So what I'm trying to figure out is the sister. Are they all living with her sister here now? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But
I'm gonna ask him about that bruise too.
yeah, let me look
I
at.
didn't know if there was action when I saw her holding something.
Take a look at that.
No.
What's up?
No.
Y'all just check and see if you feel any swelling right here.
Have you heard anywhere else? Is that it? I understand that. I understand that. Yeah, I understand. Okay.
Was it just a tomato can?
Do you mind if I touch it? Just a minute.
It does. See how? I mean, there's like salt on the side and under the lid and everything else, and it was partially open and it got shook or slammed.
There was these remnants of it, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's partially open. So, I mean, that kind of makes sense.
He said it feels a little swollen.
Okay.
Nothing feels like it's broke.
Okay. But they are feeling some swelling.
Yeah, she,
Yeah, I
what did
saw
she get hit with that?
it's pretty consistent. I mean, from looking at it, looks like there's a little bit more swollen on this side than the other, so. Trying to see if there's no other splatter anywhere, but I mean, you can even see it's kind of running down the side of the can. There's one side. There's a little bit.
No.
You got you a bionic shoulder, huh?
I'm afraid.
I mean, I think it's all consistent.
Mm-hmm. Did anybody talk with the other female yet?
The other, her sister was not present when all this occurred.
Okay.
I'm gonna get her information. I've got your pictures. Basically, she advised he came home from work, and you get an answer again. But he came home from work. She's in the bedroom. She hears him making a bunch of noise in the kitchen. She came in there, confronted him about, what he basically got an attitude with her. Was like, "Bitch, I'm cooking this, that, and the other." Started using profanity with her, and then at one point, had the tomato can in his hand and struck her in the face.
Okay.
But if you want to kind of have her go back through it again real quick and get her information, I'll go see what we got out here.
Okay.
Just her though?
Yes, just
Yeah.
her. Her sister's here, but she wasn't present when everything else occurred. The other gentleman,
Just making sure.
yep.
How's your breathing?
No, you're good. You guys gotta do what you gotta do.
EMS will take all that. We're gonna see just make sure you're good.
You gonna wanna go to the hospital, sweetie? Okay.
Are you ready? I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we didn't search the whole complex up there.
Oh yeah, really? No, I saw you guys when I was turning in.
We've never been back there before.
Mm-hmm. It's
102. Perfect.
not super common to come back here. It's
He's gonna
I
put
think
a
it's
Band-Aid
110
on
to
it.
115. All these new complexes back here.
See that finger? It's just
Her pressure up?
What was her blood pressure?
148/90.
Oh, yeah, it's up.
It's up a little bit. For the situation going on, it's probably gonna be up for a little bit.
Is there anything else we can do for you, Mom?
Yes, you said yes.
Oh, yeah.
You said, yeah.
Alrighty, man. So my name's Officer McConaughey. I was a little bit late to the scene, but
That's all right. We
I'm
can
gonna-
live you.
I got you. I'm just gonna ask you your side of the story again. What happened tonight?
I really honestly don't know. He went to work, come home, knocked on the door.
Mm-hmm.
I was in my room before he came home,
Okay.
and I was watching my CSI, my image,
I got you.
and I had me a nice plate. My sister cooked me dinner.
Okay.
I had me a little drink before dinner. I had a little drink after dinner. 2 little vials and shot things in the vial. And he knocked on the door. I said, "Yes, Mom, and I'm coming." I had dozed off to sleep, turned the TV off.
Okay.
No, I'm lying. I didn't turn the TV off till he got home because I knew he'd be home from work by 11, whatever. Anyway,
Super cool. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good.
do I put this in?
You probably want to put that over there. That thing's super
Oh, okay.
cool. There you go.
Thank you very much. sir.
Yeah, no problem.
And he came on home or whatever, and I had some ribs in the set to cook for tomorrow, and he had ate before he went to work, and I ate what my sister had cooked,
Okay.
and I came out and sat with him for a minute. He told me blouse, and I went, okay, I'm going back to bed. Went in the room, and I dozed back off to sleep, and I smelled to me something burning. I heard all that bam, click, whack, bam. So I got up and I went in the kitchen. I said, "What are you doing? What is all this mess in here?" He said, "I'm cooking meat, excuse me, something to eat." I said, "Cooking something to eat." He had his pan. And I looked in the pan. I said, "What are you doing? All the spices and stuff on the dining room table and everything. What mess are you making? Get your ass in the room and don't ask me what I'm doing. Just cussing them." I said, "Quit cussing and damn at me. It's a mess in here."
So I looked in the thing and he had this can of tomato sauce half empty on the dining room table, and I picked it up and put it back in there. I said, what are you doing? There's a mess in here. And I don't like that. And I don't eat a damn thing, blah, 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 blah. I said, but you don't have to make a mess. It don't make no sense when you make a mess of what's burning. And like I said, I took the thing in there and I picked up the fork and was gonna put it in there and he took the can. Bam! Hit me. I said, oh, why you hit me in my face?
Okay, I got you.
Yes, I was gonna stab him with that. See, you hit me in my face. I'm tired of you cussing and damn me calling all kind of old lady and you don't know shit and whatever.
Right.
And when he hit me, I said, I should stab you with this fork. I'm sick of you. But I went in the room. I went in the bathroom, put this rag on it. I didn't know he had even, I'm turning this around because I can feel nice cold. I didn't even know he had called my sister. I was in the bathroom.
I got you.
I said, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you cussing and damn you. I told the other man, he know me. I said, I better put out my plate. I got 36 days to move out of here. The policeman,
When y'all leave,
not them.
Yeah, they're doing back outside now.
He said, I remember you over there. He said, you got put out. I said, yeah, I had the thing on my door telling me I had to be moved out because of him and my son. His father was over there in September, sir. We didn't tear up nothing. They tore up my furniture. But they didn't tear nothing up. And they waited till the first of this month to give me a big check.
Okay, I got you.
And he said, and you just he said, why? I said, I got the letter and stuff. Well, they didn't live. One was visiting, this one didn't come from Michigan.
I got you.
But they
Okay,
put me out.
I
They
got
put
you.
me out and told me, I'm not even, my sister lives on, I'm not even allowed on the premises. I come from Florida.
Let me tell you, I thought I
That
was
hurt
good.
me. I don't have no
Oh,
family.
I can
I
imagine.
don't
Yeah.
have no car. I don't have nobody. But her.
Right, no, I can imagine. So you both are living here with her?
She lives in her apartment.
Okay,
I'm here in my apartment, but she was living here before I come up to Florida.
okay. So this is your apartment?
This is mine.
Okay, is he living? All right, sir. So I've got your wallet with your ID and stuff in it. I've also got your phone here. Do you want me to turn it off so you can save some battery?
Yeah, you can turn it off. And can you go back in there and tell them to put my headphones in the green box? I'm not sure where they at, but I know they in there somewhere.
Headphones in the green box?
Yeah. You got to hold it with both the switches, left and right.
There we go. So let me power it off for you, all right? She also wanted you to have a jacket because she knows it's a little bit cold outside, so I got your jacket with you, all right? So these are going to be in my front seat. Here in a couple minutes, we'll transfer you over to my car, all right?
Okay.
You didn't start an incident tab, did you? Okay, cool.
Um, 16.3.1, the other one, the previous discussed was amended out. No longer should say.
Okay.
Only applies to what was your tonight?
Did I write it down? Two floors, something. What was my 1095 time? Temple. I'm guessing it's going to be a TBA because it's 1 in the morning.
headphones in by any chance?
Oh, I'll swing by and let them know. Yeah, do you know your phone number? All right, I'll go over there and let them know. Said it was in a green case, right?
Yeah, that's the skull candy ones.
Okay.
I ain't trying to take one, I'm just trying to charge it.
Right. No, I understand. You want them just to put them in your room?
Yeah, you can do that. You can tell her to do that.
Okay.
It's on the table.
Okay. All right, sir. Hang tight for me. All right. Yes, ma'am. Garden City Police. So he just wants to his earbuds that they're charging, his green case right there. He just wants them in his room or something. He doesn't want to take them with him. He just wants them to make sure that it's
Okay.
taken care of. All right. All right, ma'am. I appreciate it. All right, they got them all secure for you. All right. Transporting 1095 to CCDC 96885, starting mileage. All right, sir. I know it's awkward. I'll try to help you out as much as I can.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna head right over there by that red box. All right. Go ahead and step in. Step over here by him. All right. Did the other officer kind of explain the process to you?
You mean the process of the room or what?
As far as like arraignments and stuff like that?
Can you go over it again? Can you go over it again?
Yeah, of course. So, like I said, earlier today, you are being charged with battery DBA, okay?
You're right.
So, basically what that is. What's gonna have to happen is you're gonna see a judge, okay?
Right.
Unfortunately, right now, because of the hour, not really gonna be available right now, okay?
Right.
So, usually in the morning time, we'll have somebody from day shift come over. They'll either do a internet type thing where they do like a Skype or something.
Live chat?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
They'll either do it that way, or they'll come in person, you'll sit down with them, and you'll speak with the judge over the phone, okay?
Okay.
But basically what'll happen is you'll speak with the judge, he'll go over about what happened tonight, with you, and then he'll issue you a bond, okay?
Okay.
Once you get that bond, you'll be able to, either pay that portion of the bond. Usually what they do here is it's 10% plus like 3% of their fees or something like that. So whatever, like 13 or 14% of the bond you get will be the price that you'll have to pay. If you can't pay it, they have bond services and stuff like that and so forth, okay?
Okay.
So there are options to you if you don't have the funds available in order to post that bond, okay? Usually, it's not gonna be a crazy amount of bond. It's a pretty simple battery case, okay? So it's not gonna be a crazy bond amount. But with that, the judge does set some limits on that bond, okay? So if you do post bond, there are gonna be a couple, stipulations before your court date, all right? They're all gonna be listed down here. You're gonna get a copy of this whenever you speak with the judge, okay?
Okay.
You're not gonna get one tonight just because there's no judge to speak with you and you can't get a bond right now, okay?
That's
But
understandable.
it's already set forth, it's already preset, okay? So there's a couple stipulations. One of them is gonna be, you're gonna have to enroll in anger management before your court date. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when, as long as you have evidence that you're.
I'll be right with you.
Yeah, of course, just in case, so you have evidence that you're enrolled in a course before your court date, okay?
Okay.
Another one's gonna be, I know if this is gonna be a little difficult to you, you might be able
Contact with the victim.
you might be able to speak with the judge about that stipulation, okay? I understand, I already spoke with her that that's your only place of residency right now. That might cause a little bit of conflict, okay? So I'm gonna let whoever does your arraignment to speak with the judge about that one.
Okay.
Just because you don't really have another option there, okay?
Right.
It may be a separate stipulation, like, hey, you stay in your part of the room, she stays in yours, as long as you don't have contact, something like that.
Right.
I don't necessarily know. I know it's a pretty,
It's a pretty complex
yeah,
situation.
pretty complex situation for you guys, okay? And then the other one, it's obviously gonna be the no guns or weapons on
I
board,
ain't gotta
okay?
worry about that, so I'm.
Right. So those are typically some of the stipulations that we see with like a domestic case like that. Like I said, I'm gonna see if I can't let the person know, whoever's doing it, that one's obviously gonna be a little bit of an issue for you, just because it's your own
Right, that's the place I live, right.
So we'll see if we can't do something about that one for you. But basically what you're gonna get is, this is gonna be a subpoena sheet. You're gonna get a copy of this.
Okay.
This is basically just a coverall. It's gonna list here that you've got a March 15th court date. That's not gonna be the court date you're gonna get from the judge, okay? When you speak with the judge, to get your bond, usually, once you get your bond, they usually like to schedule your court date anywhere from 1.5 to 2 weeks out, okay?
Okay.
So once you get your bond, you'll post your bond, you'll be released pending your court date, okay?
All right.
So for your court date, you'll speak with the judge on it, and then you'll
So
go from
basically,
there.
I'll pay that, and then once I pay that, then I'll come back and then I'll do another sin, basically.
How so?
I'm saying, like, after I pay for after I get bonded out, I gotta come back and see him.
Yeah, so basically what'll happen is, when you get your bond and you bond out, basically, you'll get another one of these.
Right.
It'll look exactly the same, but it'll have a different court date. It'll be-
Oh, okay,
it'll
I see
be-
what you're saying.
It'll be earlier. So it'll either be 1.5 to 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
That's the court date you're gonna show up for this case, okay?
Okay.
So you'll be released, you'll have that court date. It'll be in the municipal court of Garden City. So basically, you'll show up to the Garden City courthouse on that day, speak with the judge, and then they'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
But basically, all we're doing is waiting on that bond. Once you speak with the judge, you'll be able to get that bond, okay?
All right.
It's unfortunate because we can issue bonds in lieu of the judge for certain things, but because this is a family type thing,
Right.
where y'all are living together and stuff like that, it's gotta go before a judge in order we can get a bond.
Right.
for some charges, we're allowed to post bonds in lieu of speaking with the judge, but with cases like this, specifically, it's gotta be heard by a judge, because they gotta know the circumstances behind everything.
Right, 'cause I know they're gonna want to know all the details, so I'm just prepared for that, so.
Right, and obviously, when you speak with them, you're gonna have your side of the story that you can tell and stuff like that. Plus the fact that, I mean, I was looking, I haven't seen anything on your record or anything like that. So
No, I ain't never been arrested.
exactly, so they've got no reason to jack up the price on you or anything like that, so, in my eyes, I mean, I don't want to get your hopes up, it is all through the judge, in my eyes, it's gonna be a pretty low bond, okay?
All right,
But that all comes through the judge.
right.
So once you speak with them, you get your bond, you'll do what you gotta do here. Whenever you satisfy, their side of it, you'll just have that court date to show up for, amen.
Okay. And as far as like the rooms and stuff, like how's this work? Like, I'm gonna be in there with them or what?
So the way they have it is there's basically holding cells. On some weeks it gets kind of busy. It just depends on how busy they are. But they're holding cells. So depending on how busy they are, you might be in there with people, you might not. It just depends on how busy it is right now.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, do you have any questions, any concerns, anything like that?
No, that's all. I was just wondering how the rooms was. 'Cause I know they do a little bit different everywhere, so.
Right, yeah, so here's mostly a detention center. It's not really a place that people spend their terms. So what'll happen is you'll go in here, this front part is the holding cells. That's basically where you get held for processing and stuff like that. Once you're done processing and stuff, then you'll actually be taken to the rear portion where they're completely different setup. So I don't know how it's set up back there.
Oh, okay.
But it's a completely separate section. You go back there for holding. Then once you have an appointment set up with a judge, you'll speak with the judge, get all that done, and then once the paperwork's done, you'll go through them, and then you'll get released and stuff like that. But yeah, up here, it's kind of just like a place they put people until they're processed in. Once they're processed, then they go to the backside of it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure the backside is a lot different. Up here is more of just like a holding, to where they just hold the people that are in process.
No, I was asking that because I know they'll put you in the room with a crazy person, they'll get to acting crazy. I'm like, man, I'm just trying to.
Right, no, I understand, yeah, I completely understand. Right now, they don't look like they're too busy up front, honestly. Cause they got,
Somebody's looking back there, but that's just one person.
yeah, they got him, I mean, it could go one of both ways. It's a weekend, so you could have like absolute craziness, or you could just be in there with a lot of DUIs. That's really how it goes. But right now, it doesn't look like they're too busy right now. Then obviously the jail does jail stuff on their time, so
No, yeah, definitely.
don't be hoping for a speedy process. I know it's unfortunate, but
Just try not to think about it too much. Just try to get through it.
right. No, I understand absolutely. And then was that your grandma that you were speaking, or?
Yeah, that's my grandma.
Okay.
But she was still my mom because that's who raised me. So
I got you.
just called her.
I got you. So when I went back in there and I was speaking with her, she expressed that she didn't want to see you go to jail tonight.
Oh yeah, I know.
Unfortunately, in the state of Georgia, if there is an injury in a domestic case like this, we are mandated by the state to at least arrest one party, okay?
Right.
With that, because I know you're stating that she did hit you, but you don't have any physical injuries. She does. That's why you're here.
Right.
So, state of Georgia, we are mandated to arrest at least one party. Unfortunately, you are that party. While speaking with her, she expressed that she really didn't want you to go to jail tonight. She knows you're a good dude. She knows you're trying to make it through life. She doesn't want to see this happen to you. So, if you need to, take her with you when you speak with the judge, all right?
Pat you down, okay?
Yeah, my phone is disconnected. Take it easy.
You too, be safe.
I know, I heard it. I'm jamming out. All right, Mitchell, you can head in this way. You want a red
Come
chair?
here to the left.
All right, sir, over here. You sit in this red chair right here. All right. You can stand up. So I'm gonna put your handcuffs to the front so they can do all your blood pressure and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Is this one tight?
No, that's good.
Okay. Whew. Get tight on you again. All right, so you can have a seat for me, all right? They're gonna
Miss Adams?
do your blood pressure and everything, all right?
And it's Bonham. What's your date of birth?
It's gonna be his copy of the subpoena. Thank you. Good?